Chapter 72, The Age of Rage. As Michael kept on blazing through on these neon, shining, streaming, shimmering streets, he watched like a spectator people of every walks of life try to rock and riot this city to its foundation. Down 106th East, Michael saw a mob of mofongo wilds playing bumper cars with stolen wheels, trying to flip over other parked cars they drove into them. Around 96th East, Michael found himself driving alongside of some Jam City Fives who were just out cruising in their lowriders, not really up to no good, just doing their own spectator work as Michael was, cruising by like they were at a drive-in theater. Down 72nd and East, it was all-out war. It looked like the cockskulls and monkey fuckers had joined forces and had decided to try to hijack a fire truck. There was a building on the corner raging in flames, and as the firemen tried to maintain it, they also had to turn their hoses onto the bulk of those two masses as wave after wave kept trying to sack the firemen down clean. Nothing but streaming jettisons of water and mohawks could be seen. Pieces of shit, waste of skins. And then, seeing as to one of the monkey fuckers was right in front of him, Michael stopped his vehicle and decided it was time to test that green streak of his he had dealt with before, with Mr. Dorian. I hate these one-dimensional cartoon characters, these fucking double dragon cannon father characters, so-called menace in the streets, showing the signs of the times to come after WW3. Where we'll have these demutated and de-evolved anti-Brady Bunch fuckers all around waging WW4 with sticks and stones and shit. They're all psycho for the sake of being psycho. Why are they doing that, huh? Why? Those firemen are trying to save people and these fuckers here are trying to stop them. Why? Maybe these fuckers truly are deep down at the root of what's to be expected out of all of us, of our humanity. Being this twisted and treacherous, when we all reach Ender Mode. Shit. Ender Mode had now come to be something that deeply terrified Michael to his foundation. The thought of reaching a point of truly no return and deciding to have some spaz while at it. Ending things no matter what the psycho came across. Type of fuckers that would kick little dogs being walked on the street. Or baby strollers with a child inside, being pushed by their... Fuck them. I hate them all. Michael now felt ready, definitely ready, to test his green streak. As the monkey fucker noticed Madboy was giving him the evil eye, he began pointing and laughing like he had just raped his own mother and had enjoyed it too. And now Michael felt ready, so he pulled out the Kalashnikov to test his resolve. You're that Madboy, huh? The jack-off looked like he couldn't speak without his tongue out flapping at the end, also possibly physically incapable of keeping it in his mouth to boot. Aw, pretty. What you gonna do with that? This thing here? This thing ain't human. I can kill it. And even if it is, then it definitely needs to die. So don't go around fucking and raping and breeding, leading to more of its kind being born amongst us. Fuck that. This fucker needs to be cleansed, purged. Do it, Michael. You can do it. You've already driven over 3 of his buddies tonight and almost killed them. Oh, plus, you were chucking dumbbells at beefcakes not very long ago. Who I'd consider more human than these guys. And you've also killed Madboy and Angel this night. You can do this. You can do this. As Michael took aim, the Tromaville reject began acting out just in his own way, jerking his head back and forth, clucking like some chicken, also making howling noises that sounded like that of a baboon crossed with a sperm whale in mating season. A chicken crossed with a baboon crossed with a... What the fuck? It ain't human, just kill it. But Michael was hesitating, and it had given the thing enough time to notice him turning green. The wastoid then smiled, pointed, laughed in his special way, then ran off, with one leg looking like he was put on backwards. What the fuck? How am I going to be able to do anything at 1999 if I can't even shoot a piece of shit like that? But then he realized there was something about guns that stood at the limits of where he was willing to go. Beating people with his bare hands, chucking dumbbells at them, and even trying to nail them with a chopper was stuff that seemed, well, I don't know, cartoonish to him and unreal. Guns, on the other hand, were real. And the faces of death that had horrified him tonight were also real too. They were things his mind refused to click with, refused to accept. So what is it? I can't shoot a piece of shit like that, but I could strangle Nikki and... Oh, God. I can't believe I did that. Michael was trembling all over again at just the thought. Don't think about it. It didn't fucking happen. But then as he lifted his head, he met face to face with the moon, which seemed, 2 inches away from his nose. It was a very otherworldly object, silent, cold, and unresponsive. It existed in a void, so alone after 1 billion or so years of life living hundreds and thousands of miles away from anything, that had lost all consciousness and all sense of its own sense of being. And now, it was making Michael think of Attica, then Mr. Dorian, and then, strangely enough, his... Oh, for fuck's sakes. What's taking you so long? Crash already, you fucking prick, crash! Michael began laughing until his guts started to hurt. He always knew he was a crazy fuck, but this was a whole new low. Michael also figured when it came to craziness itself, there were 2 variations. Those crazy fucks that yelled at people, like himself, and the ones that yelled at inanimate objects like trees or slot machines or even the freaking moon. So how much further down the rabbit hole can I fall now? Thought Michael. But then realized the next thing that might happen was the moon might start yelling back. That now scared him.